Welcome to this video on how to create a ring group. This will show you how to make a group of devices ring at the same time, or in a pattern. We will start by logging into the NSv Connect portal. In order to make the devices ring, we will need to create a call flow. Navigate to the phone menu and choose Call Flows. Starting from scratch, we will choose Create New Call Flow. We start by adding a descriptive name and description. Now select Ring from the element list and drag it into the designer window. To configure the ring element, click on the three dots and choose Settings. You have 4 tabs to choose from. The first one is the Users tab. The next one is the Available Devices. Then we have Groups. And the last one is for off-net numbers. Let's start by adding 2 users. Locate the users you desire and choose the plus button to add them to the list. This will ring whatever devices those users have active. At the top, we can choose how we want these to ring. The default is to simultaneously ring all of the destinations for 20 seconds, or about 8 rings. You can remove destinations by clicking the red X button next to the destination you wish to remove. Note that if only one destination is present, the strategy will not appear. Adding one back will let us choose a strategy. Our choices are Loop, which will ring each device in the list in order, for the timeout period and continue until someone answers. This type of ring will not end. Random will ring all destinations in random order. Sequential will ring each destination one after the other once through the list. And simultaneous will ring all destinations for the timeout period. As you choose each strategy, a description of how it will function is shown. Under Extra Options, you can choose a media file to play before the destinations ring, or upload a new one. Note that hovering over the eye will show you what each setting does. The ringtone pattern will change how many cycles each ring contains. As an example, a 2 times pattern will play the ringtone twice for each ring of the tone. This is useful for designating calls on different lines or groups, helping the user identify which line is ringing. Caller display allows you to determine what is shown on the device's display when this ring element is active. You can have it look up the name in the contact list, just show the caller ID, which is the default, or to show the called number. Custom allows you to specify a specific name to show when it rings. Caller privacy allows you to show the calls as anonymous, show the called number, or the caller ID, which is the default setting. Click on OK to save the ring element settings. Now click Save to save the call flow. If you have configured anything other than a loop strategy, you will probably want the call to go somewhere if the result is the call not being answered. So you could drag in a voicemail or other call flow to send the call to an overflow destination. Note that if any call flow is colored red, it isn't configured, and therefore the system will not let you save your work. So, configure the element or remove it and click Save to save your settings. Once you have the call flow set up correctly, you must link the call flow to a number. Click on the Link Numbers button, find the number you wish to link it to, and choose the corresponding link button. Now click Save. When that number is called, this call flow will now apply. Another option you have is to configure a group first. This helps if you have a group of users or devices and someone needs to be able to monitor the usage of the group. That user can be given group monitor privileges and they will be able to see the group's calls on the dashboard. Navigate to the People menu and choose Groups. You can add a new group by clicking the Add Group button. Enter a name for the group and a description to help identify the group later. Now click the Add button to save the new group. Now we have to add members to the group. Click on Add Users, and in the list, choose the members you wish to add. Now click Save to save your choices, and then click Save to save the group. To make changes, you can click the red X to remove a user from the group. Remember to click Save to make sure your changes are saved. Now, Let's go back to call flows to see how to use the group. We will create a new call flow as we did previously, adding in a ring element. When configuring the ring element, choose the third tab to see the available groups. Click the plus button next to your desired group and then click OK to save the settings. Let's now add an overflow should no one in the group answer. Drag in another ring element. This time let's enter an off-net number. Click on the fourth tab, enter the number and click the Add button. Now click OK to save the settings. Finally, we can drag in a voicemail element, configure it and then save the call flow. Since this is a new call flow, we need to link it to a number for it to ring. Calls will now ring all members of the group. If there is no answer, it will flow to an off-net number. Then, if there is no answer, it will go to a voicemail box. Thank you for watching this video on creating ring groups. If you have any questions, please see our website at nsvconnect.com.